the host of the internet's worst late night talk show, Mr. Dustin Kaufman. And gravy, everybody! Welcome to Kauf Drops. Alright, well, we got a lot going on in the world and we'll get right to it. A shooting instructor in Arizona was accidentally shot to death this week while teaching a 9-year-old how to use an Uzi. The Girl Scouts have really stepped up their game. In other news, they're predicting record sales for Thin Mints this year. A high school in Louisiana is under fire this week after putting an unlimited suspension on a child until he cuts his dreadlocks. Yeah, and us at Kauf Drops stand behind and with the protesters of this social injustice, unless, of course, it was a white kid with dreadlocks. That's never okay. A man in Omaha on parole who was wanted by authorities was caught this week when his location was discovered after releasing an ALS ice bucket challenge video. I don't even think we should go with the punchline. That laugh is awesome. But we will. The man should have just donated $100 to the ALS research, as he now has 3 to 5 years to accept his next challenge. Undergraduates of North Carolina State University invented a nail polish that can detect the date rape drug. That's correct. If the woman wearing the nail polish puts her finger in the drink, if it's been drugged, it will change colors. Right? Now, it's just me, but who wants to rape a girl who puts her fingers in a drink? And lastly, Miley Cyrus is in the news. Miley Cyrus has been banned from the entire Dominican Republic. Miley says she's extremely disappointed to hear this news, then asked if she's also banned at the Banana Republic. Alright, we got a great show for you guys tonight. We got Scott Wagner in the house. We got spoken word artist William Peck. Give it up for Biscuits and Gravy! Welcome back to Kauf Drops, everybody. Okay, it's now time for, we'd like to bring back a segment. It's now time for another edition of the Maybe Too Soon Eulogy. You know, because there's a lot of people that we grew up with who have just kind of fallen out of the eye, and we're not quite sure what exactly is going on. So it's the Maybe Too Soon Eulogy. And this week, Kauf Drops would like to deliver the Maybe Too Soon Eulogy for Rick Moranis. It has occurred to us here at Kauf Drops that Rick Moranis hasn't appeared in a movie since 1997 and probably died. Or maybe he didn't. We're not too sure. Rick, you went from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids to Honey, I Blew Up the Kids to Honey, I Tell You What I Did with the Kids, but I completely fucking disappeared. You went from Stay Puffed to Stay Put. Rick, are you dead? And if so, this is your eulogy. Here you are as one of your most notable roles in Ghostbusters after what we can only assume was the most awesome demon on human foursome sex involving only 2 people ever. Unfortunately, your good times were cut short when the white cream showed up before you were finished. Okay. Rick, this is you as one of the most lovable villains of all time as you play Dark Helmet, a cross between Darth Vader and a big black penis. And somehow at 5 feet 6 inches tall, you're still the smallest big black penis in cinema history. Spaceballs is one of the most quotable movies of all time, and I'd like to quote a line from it right now. You are my father's brother's nephew's former roommate. So what does that make us? Absolutely nothing. Which is what happened to your career right after Spaceballs. It was about this point you started taking creative liberties with your career and starring in only epic, timeless tales such as Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and Honey, I Blew Up the Kids, and Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. And apparently you did shrink yourself, so small that nobody has seen you in 17 years. One might ask themselves why you allowed this to be your last movie ever, where Cough Drops would ask the question, why would it not be? We say to you, Rick, we forgive you. Please find your way out of this Disney dungeon of darkness and back into our living rooms. You may have left the big screen, but you'll never leave our hearts. You went from suck to blow to shrunk to blue. Did you die? Are you in your own blue heaven, or have you just gone to plaid? Rick Moranis, you have been missed. You will be missed. Are you dead? I don't know. This has been, or wasn't, your maybe too soon eulogy. Okay, we'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Sir, aren't you forgetting something?
My phone?
No, sir. Your baby.
I got my keys. What else could there be?
Your baby.
My diaphragm?
You don't have a diaphragm.
My diaphragm.
Your baby.
My baby!
Are you one of those horrible parents who leaves their kid in the car on a hot day?
Not again!
Well, here at Cough Drops Inc., we have a solution for you. Introducing the Baby Bungee.
How does it work?
You attach one hook to your baby and the other hook to your waistline. Never leave your baby in a hot car again.
Wow, I can't wait to try it. In fact, I'll try it right now.
After years and years of research and science and technology, we've come up with a product that even neglectful parents like yourselves can use. Most baby safety products are designed for overall baby safety. At Baby Bungee, we don't guarantee all of that. What we do guarantee is that you'll never leave your baby in a hot car ever again. Made with some of the strongest fibers known to man, Baby Bungee is extremely durable.
Thanks, Baby Bungee. I'll never forget my baby again.
Baby Bungee can withstand anything. Driving, running, football.
Thanks to Baby Bungee, my baby's never been safer. In fact, I use Baby Bungee everywhere. My phone!
This commercial may be funny, but the topic is very real. Please, don't be a dumbass. Stop leaving your kids in hot cars.
We now go to an editorial from our very own Anna Mae Smith.
Oh, thank you.
So the Huffington Post published an article this week about photographer and father Wyatt Newman, who was recently accused of child pornography after posting photos of his 2-year-old daughter on a cross-country road trip to the internet. Here at Cough Drops, we think that if you think that photos of that 2-year-old are porn, then you're probably too dumb for art, and you need a lesson that we're going to have now called Porn, Not Porn. So this is one of the photos of Newman's daughter, Stella. Now please, if you see anything other than a young girl enjoying her childhood in this photo, I want you to do the right thing and kill yourself, because this is a girl enjoying her childhood. This is porn. As you can see, these actors are meticulously made up and posed to make you want to do crazy 1991 sex acts with them. This would be considered pornographic. This is not porn. This is my girl Stella just trying to take a dump in the street. As you know, we've all done it. It's a pretty good time. So. This lovely piece, this is porn. This one's porn. Every time a bell rings, you know, something really gross happens. Now, this is a statue at a public fountain. I know this one is confusing because it displays nudity, but if you start jerking it to this, you are going to get arrested. Not the sculptor, because this is not porn. This one's porn. And the classic. This one is confusing because this was in the photos that were accused. This was in that photo collection. This is corn. This is not porn. I apologize. This one is from my private collection. This has been Porn, Not Porn with Anna. You can join us next week for our segment Art, Not Art, when we discuss whether or not the same photos are really just guilty of being kind of lame. Okay, thank you very much.
Anna Mae Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we have a really special guest in the house. This man is a local pro skateboarder, does wonderful things for the town. The founder of a Stolen Skateboard. Put your hands together for the one and only Scott Wagner.
I gotta look at him when I talk?
Yeah, if you want to.
Alright.
Hey.
I can do that.
How are you, Scott?
Good, alright.
Thanks for coming in.
No problem.
Tell me a little bit about, you got a nice big event coming up next week, right?
I do. Well, September 6th, Saturday, from 10 to 6. It's called the F. Kessler Wine Mixer. First annual.
Yeah, you did this last year as well, is that right?
Last year we did the King of Kessler, where we had about 100 competitors come out from different states in the Midwest. This year we have probably about 150 competitors coming out.
And you have people coming in from all over the country for this, right?
We do, yes.
Nice.
It's going to be sponsored by Red Bull and many longboard companies.
Now, what is the difference between longboard and skateboard?
Well, the typical street skate deck that you're used to seeing, like Tony Hawk and Sean Malto ride, that's street skating and ramp skating. Longboard, it's different designs for different styles. We do downhill speed, which the guys in this competition are going to hit about 50, 60 miles an hour. And that's slow.
That's slow?
Well, we don't have the hills of Kansas.
Is there different forms of events in your competition coming up?
There is. We're going to have both amateur and advanced for downhill. We're going to have women's downhill competition, Then we're going to do limbo, actually. It's going to be a new introduction where the guys are going to do hand slides under limbo bars.
Really?
We've never done it before. Then there's going to be slalom. I'm curious to see how that's going to happen. But yeah, we'll do slalom. And then free ride. Free ride involves every form of longboarding into one act, including using ramps.
Okay, not me, but like, okay, somebody, this will, you know, today's Monday that this comes out. It's Monday, so, but the competition is this weekend. So can people still sign up or
definitely
if they want to?
On Facebook, you can go to the event page. It's the Effin Kessler Wine Mixer. Probably easy just to look up Kessler Wine Mixer. It's going to be held at, again, Kessler Park across from the Kansas City Museum, 3218 Gladstone Boulevard.
Is it Saturday?
It is Saturday. It begins at 10 o'clock. And that is awesome. We got one stoked already. It's free to the public to join. Bring your picnics, bring hula hoops, bring musical instruments, bring your dog, bring your mother.
That's great. So what time, the date, time, and what time? Is this Saturday? What is it? Is that the
Saturday, September 6th.
Saturday, September 6th?
10 a.m.
All right, well, get online. You're already online. You're watching this. Right after you subscribe to our channel, go to Stolen Skateboards and check them out. And I guess we'll see you at the Kessler Wine Mixer this weekend. The Effin Kessler. Scott Wagner, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very, very special performance for you guys tonight. I've known this man a long, long time. I asked him as a favor to come out and share some words with you. Have nothing but respect for this man. Put your hands together for the spoken word artist of William Peck.
You know, I didn't ask to work every day, and I don't have the faintest idea why. I spend hours on cash, like I had an infinite supply to waste on all this meaningless bullshit. But I spend, and I spend, because there is always another stretch of sunlight, another lazy evening left to read that book, to love that woman, to satisfy my purpose, to lie in the park with a bottle of wine. But you know what? It is a crime beneath spacious skies to earn substandard wages and exchange your dimes for cigarettes. And so you didn't care that the air you breathe has been assessed as having worth and you're already late on payments. Do you hear what I'm saying? I didn't ask to be born in the midst of a world obsessed with profit. I didn't ask for income tax or to pay the wages of gun-toting badgers who scour the streets and lock up the vagrants who can't afford to obey the law. I didn't ask to be dropped like a turd into the vortex of a swirling Christian toilet with its unsanitary notions of right and wrong headed straight into the sewer. You know, it occurs to me that I should be free to live by my own choosing, to earn much or little if I see fit in the endeavors of my passion. I didn't ask to be born in the land of the free and the home of the stupid, but I was given the citizenship of the American middle class before I even knew I had a penis. I was bred to be fed upon and graze on propaganda, but I'm fed up because we are all headed to the slaughterhouse. We are all reduced to ashes for assets, and nobody here owns anything more than little uniform sections of real estate. I didn't ask to play a goddamn game that nobody ever wins.